Hey, what's going on everyone? This is JoeYoursTruly back with a video. Today, we're gonna be doing some Countless Offlane. It's actually been a while since I did Countless Offlane. For those who do not know, Countless is actually one of my OG Offlane mains back in the first few months of early access. It's not that I'm not interested in doing the Countless Offlane thing, it's just more like I got into other roles. I've been getting into doing a lot more spicier, fun builds too. So I just haven't got the chance to really do a Countless Offlane kind of showcase build. So this is actually gonna be a great opportunity for me to get back into Countless Offlane, go back to my roots, and kind of show you guys some good quality Countess Offlane gameplay. So I believe we are against a Shinbi Offlane. Wasn't paying attention to the lobby screen, but the big thing about today's kind of build is that it's going to be mostly the same kind of build that you see everywhere for the most part, except I'm going to do my little own spin on this. So we're going to do Megacosm first. I don't do a Circle Core anymore on Countless Offlane. I just go straight watch for Megacosm, because once we get that item online, that's when we do a lot more damage and start to have a lot more kill threat. After that, we either go Caustica or Timewarp for mana sustain, depending on just kind of team comp we're against. It's probably looking to be a Timewarp angle because they have a little bit more squishier team comp for the most part. It's going to be fine against the Shinbi because Shinbi's not going to really build a magical defense. But after that, it's kind of like I want to see how it plays out, but I've been liking the idea of running Wraith Leggings because I've been trying to get into like Tainted, Scepter, Lifebinder, World Breaker, but I feel like don't do enough damage, and that doesn't give you enough survivability. What I know, I kind of want to just go in and try to kill people as fast as I can and get out. Is my main thing. I have to be a little careful because she has a little bit better auto attacks than us. So we probably look like we have to respect her level 2. So we're gonna just be looking to shove this in for level 2. I'm gonna start backing off immediately because she might try to just dash on me in all honesty. So the big objective is to survive, which sounds a little bit funny, but that's what you do in Countless Offlane. She's the weakest offlaner, I would say, the first 5 levels. Once you get level 6, that's your first power spike with your ultimate, and your main power spike you're looking for is Megacosm. Once you get Megacosm, that's when you start to become a very, very formidable threat in the laning phase. Just in the first like 5 levels, even against the Shinbi, he's normally a weaker offline starting off. She's actually can bully the Countless out, so that's why we have to be a little bit careful. Is our big thing. I really want to CS this, so I'm gonna start walking up, but looks like there is a ward right there, but I'm not able to get that connection right there, unfortunately. At the very least, he's gonna go for the in-fade blue side, and we can always go back on Shinbi again after he does do his clears. He is fine behind this wave, by the way. Yeah, I'm not sure why she went on that really hard. I think it's only because the jungler was around actually, but that jungler actually was too far away to just fall up immediately. I don't know if my combo would kill him, and I don't want to use my blink when that's my only way to get out bad ganks. I'm gonna be hovering this rampage because yeah, like. I think we need to just get out though. I think we get out. But we're not gonna get him right there. No, we don't win that. You have to get out, my friend. Yeah. Kind of messed up my wave a little bit because if I just were able to back up that shove that in, I'll get a much better back. But our rampage was looking to get aggressive right there, so we have to just hover him, even though that's gonna put me behind because by now we've been back from base. I will catch that wave, maybe contest 2 above because it's still up, but I might lose all of that potentially. At least one crash into my tower, but this should be getting the CS lead that I'm not a big fan of. Looks like she might want. She is straight on the tier buff. Yeah, Shimi's actually pretty slow when it comes to taking tier buff, so we may be able to take this last second right here potentially. Just barely, right? Just barely. That's unfortunate. Maybe it's missing. I think she's grabbing with a buff, so no reason to shove this in. We want to try to farm. Anytime we play Countess Offlane, we want to try to farm as close as we can to the tower. Just so that's the only way we can farm safely. Anytime we push out further than mid lane, that's when we're more vulnerable to games, because we just have no way to get out realistically. And there's the shimmy right there. Just do a quick trade because we have mini wave and she can't really realistically walk into us because she's gonna be fighting the wave. Yeah, she's fighting the wave big time. So she actually taking a lot of damage because she's now respecting my wave right there. And because she didn't respect us right there, I was gonna say she was gonna die, but she actually still had blink, surprisingly enough. We have blink. I might be looking just blink on her, honestly. Nice. We have ultimate too, so there's only level 4, so she can't actually lock us down right there. So we're able to get her by the skin of our teeth despite the sailors hovering like that. I have enough time to... This may be a little greedy to push that wave out, but... Yeah, it's a little greedy, but I want this wave badly. That's good enough. That will shove in and get a reset going on that side. I really want to get 50 more gold for my potent staff. I think I'm just sitting base for it. Because getting that 45 magical power on this back is going to be huge for us in terms of like damage. So I'm just going to sit in base for a little bit for this item. In terms of CS, well, we're kind of matching the Shinbi, but we got 2 kills on the belt, so realistically, we should hit Megacosm before she does, and that means that, especially with the Megacosm advantage, we're gonna actually just be able to kill her in that moment that we have it, and she doesn't. There's one thing to keep in mind going forward. We don't have blink for a little bit, so that's one thing to keep in mind. That means we're vulnerable to like a Sailor's Cage, for example. So tier buff is up, so I'm gonna keep an eye on it because this time, since we're like right up here with the tier buff, we can look to contest with it because Countess is actually very good at securing the tier buff with her full combo, which I can show you guys in a sec, since there shouldn't be full committing on this tier buff. She is taking a long time on it though, and she is backing off, so we won't commit any resources on that. Okay, now she's going back on it, but again, she's gonna be pretty slow with it. Because she's not doing much damage. See, yeah, see how much she's doing. We're not even trying to like do it, because I'm trying to waste her time. She's missing all these XP, by the way. I'm able to stoke up most of the XP because I'm kind of hovering between heal and the tier buff, but her staying way back there means she misses all the CS because of that. So she should have been 6 by now, but because she's green so hard for the tier buff, she actually is delaying her XP right there. And that's all you need to do. You don't necessarily always have to go jump at them immediately when they do tier buff. All you have to do is just have pressure and walk up to them. I saw her because she should be just dead, yeah. She doesn't get to play the game more because she just kind of really messed up her wave state, really messed up a couple of opportunities where she should have lived or not should be getting aggro because Countess is weak offlaner, right? But Shinbi's also not that strong early either, so it really comes down pretty close in terms of like trading patterns and all that. Because like it's just the fact that if she just fights me in my wave like she did a couple of times, she just automatically lose that really hard. Whereas something like a Grex or Crunch probably can ignore the wave state and just go at you because they do a lot more damage than you early on, and they're able to soak up a lot more damage than you do. But Shimmy can't do that. She's like me, she's an assassin, she can't really do that stuff for free. Yep, so we have Megacosm. This is where our damage spike is going to be really impactful, so we should be looking just constantly trading with our full abilities on this Shinbi. So I'm actually gonna do it right now. See how we're just out damaging her really hard? It's just like this is the difference. She doesn't have Megacosm, but we do. And I'm not really scared of Ceres. Ceres doesn't really have that much damage threat, so honestly we can just keep going at him. And we got his blink out because yeah, he's going a weird build. He's going like overload, but he's going like mind razor, which if you're in like the overload build, you go like if you do the Time-Flux, you do overload, but you don't do mind razor because you don't get any extra health from that to help you scale off of the Crest. We have blink in 5, so we can honestly kind of use it to get out if we want to. We'll kind of blink towards our Gideon right here and we'll walk out with them. Wait, is Mortgage walking? Yeah, there's no if like that Mortgage is gonna be walking like that, we kill her, right? And E goes through the walls, by the way, so she should just keep walking straight, because since she passed that way, my E was able to connect right there. Nice. So I'll be right back. So they're not really building tanky besides like the Victor, so we don't need Caustica. So Caustica's only really good if you're going against a bruiser matchup, especially like tanks, where they have like they're probably gonna build magical defense item as your first or second item, right? That's when Caustica gets a lot of fire. But if they don't have any magical defense, that's when we go Timewarp, because the second item is always gonna be Timewarp or Caustica for mana sustain. So you pick one or two depending on your matchup and the team comp. So since I don't really have that many tanks and we're against a Shinbi, we can go Timewarp. Don't worry about magical armor being built on their sides. We can maybe look at Mortgage mids. Actually, yeah, look at Lizard. He's actually going in. Okay, witness right there. Oh, both ACs are right. They're doing it right here. Nice play with the dodge that at the very least. Team is pushing hard left, so... Oh, it looks like we have to defend mids by the looks of it, so let's actually drop down. Oh, it looks like doing Feint Choose is what they're trying to do. But I mean, I'm still around, I'm actually doing healthy, so we can definitely go contest them. Oh, actually, no, Feint Choose now, I don't know what I'm thinking. They're probably trying to look at left lane, what's what they were trying to do. So we're doing good on health and mana, so we don't actually need the back yet. We can just go keep farming out the right sides. That Shinbi is like, she's struggling. She died that first couple of deaths and she's no longer going to play the game. Like, she can still catch up. All she needs to do is just literally just kill. Because that's what Shinbi likes to do offlane. She likes to just kill from a distance and last hit and hit you and not interact with you at all. That's what makes Shinbi offlane really annoying, is that she has that range where she gets to farm and poke people out. And people just have a really hard time getting on top of her, because she has a lot of mobility too as well. Mortgage is coming right, so not gonna be able to push that out because she wants to go cover the Shinbi right there. So I'm gonna take the reset right here. Gideon is kind of hovering us, so I mean if Mortgage is trying to like fight, we have Gideon around just in case. Nice, so we're gonna go Time-Flux Bend. That's like another thing I want to try out, is that I think Time-Flux Bend is actually quite insane on Countess if you know how to use it right. Because what makes Countess really strong is her ability. So if you can use your abilities twice in quick succession, that's a lot of burst damage. So that's why I'm thinking about maybe doing the more actual assassin build. So not really Lifebinder or Wallbreaker, but more like Wraith Leggings and like pure power, right? And And as an assassin, if you do that and you get to use your 3 basic abilities immediately, that's just really, really strong. Jimmy has Megacosm, so damage is something we have to respect a little bit, but we're honestly way ahead for stats, so we should be totally fine no matter what. Not sure if Shimmy's trying to do... Okay, she was trying to hover for objective potentially, but she is now coming in. That's a Revenant coming over. Good thing too, because Revenant is over here. That means that you don't have 2 people at the very least. He doesn't have any cleanse items, so we can maybe get Shiki kill on him if we get the right angle. I'm inclined to go mid for a little bit. See if we can push that wave out. And maybe look at the Volkesh, because she's actually pretty low. This should catch up to her, right? Oh no, it doesn't. I'm gonna go this way. Yep, we get the kill on the jungler, that's huge. Actually, I can heal a little bit. That should be dead. Try to space it out a little bit. Because Revenant is not actually doing good, I think. We're just being respectful of his damage. I'll take my reset though. We didn't die. We're actually 5-0, I just realized that. So we have 6 stacks of Countess passes, so that means we're getting a lot of lifesteal from this. So another reason I'm considering going like this build is I think this build works out really good if you're actually really ahead like this. I think if you're kind of behind, then I think going the more Lifebinder roleplay survivability build is a little bit better, but that's the part I'm trying to figure out. Do I want to play Count as a sustained assassin or just build pure assassin so I can blow people up more reliably? Because even if I get to full build with Lifebinder, Worldbreaker, all items unlocked, it doesn't feel like super like good late game still. I'm hard to kill, but I'm not actually killing targets. It's my issue when I was trying that build out. Yeah, if they're all grouping up 5, there's not much I can do against that. Counts does kind of fall off a little bit in those huge team fights when they all group up. So whenever I can split push and get gold and towers down, that's gonna be ideal for us. There's gonna be a lizard coming over to us. But it's gonna come up a little bit too late. So yeah, 2 people back for us by the looks of it. So looks like the Mortgage and Remnant are the 2 biggest issues. Luckily for us, we can actually bust them down really fast ourselves. So I imagine once we get Wraith Leggings online, that's when our damage should really be good. Our damage is already good, but Wraith Leggings is going to help us do more damage against low HP targets is why I'm considering Wraith Leggings, but also because it gives that movement speed, which is really precious for someone like Countess that has no mobility in her base kit. Yeah, Lizard is trying to like wipe around, right? But he's going the wrong way. And then this wave is pushing, so he's not gonna get a good angle to go on me. So what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to shove this out and just go mid with my win page to do this heal buff, climb buff. I got blocked a little bit right there, so I was not able to get my... Oh, that's actually such a cool interaction right there. That's such a cool interaction. I didn't realize... Because normally you can walk back to your original spot, but it looks like if we time it right... It looks like every time it right, we could actually, we can win this by the way, because we do HP damage. Yep, nice job. So what I was trying to say was, normally when you like time warp, a Time-Flux ban use that item, you usually go to the original spot. But it seems like if we can time it perfectly right, where we Q the last second, we're gonna get warped back a little bit instantly, but our Q will still follow through. So I kind of want to try to see if we can pull that more lively, because that can be a really cool tech to kind of like stay on top of someone if we don't want to get warped back to our original spots. A little bit higher level countless things you can do with Time-Flux ban. That makes this item really hard to use the most optimally, but when you can, it starts to feel really good. So I should have enough for Wraith Leggings.
The feast is prepared.
If I take tier buff, I can also just back immediately for it. Okay, it's not here unfortunately. What I can do is I just go take that wave really quickly. Because honestly, Shimmy has no threat against me, so Shimmy has to get another teammate if they want to have a fighting chance against us. And she's dead right there. Yep. Because we just do a lot of burst damage. We don't even need to like, use Time-Flux ban, because that full combo will just kill her right there. So I'm imagining someone's gonna stalk me. So I kind of want to just slowly rotate over the Feint Tooth, because someone has to catch the mid-wave. There may be a big fight breaking out. Yeah. Because Mogi is just doing a lot of poke damage. We want to try and like maybe get behind them. With the no blink, that's great info for us.
Enemy has been slain. An ally has legendary.
Yeah, that's another tech you can do. Like if I Q and get warp back, I can warp back like that. So this is really a lot of really cool interactions you can do with Time-Flux ban. So it's definitely one of those really fun items. You can get good with it. It can be super good. Nice. Just do a quick tower dive right there, and looks like we are gonna be going for the what do you call life inhibitor. Is that way? Yep, this is an early Feint inhibitor, because we just all happen to be right here and have enough waves. Yeah, see how much damage we're doing right there. It's actually quite insane, and that's a very dead go on mortgage real quick. And we can retreat, because we want to try to just grab this tower. Oh no, it's the mortgage ultimate. Oh no. What I want is this blue buff if it's up. It's not up, unfortunately. I'm seeing a lot of gold. I want to just back immediately for it. So I'm gonna do is I'm gonna shove this lane now. Hopefully the 2 buff is up so I can grab that as well. Oh, I messed up that combo. Nice, so we take this reset right here. I think what we want to try and do. The Spellbreaker is honestly not bad either, but I feel like it's gonna get popped really easily is my biggest thing with that. I think I'll obtain Scepter actually, because even though it's actually a great source of burst damage because of this Malice stack component, where we do true damage based on magical power, so we can definitely go into that. So it gives a little HP. Penetration is always really good too, to help us like burst through targets. And so after that, I guess that can leave us a little bit more options. So with the HP component obtain the Scepter, we can either go into like World Breaker Lifebinder as the last item for more HP, or just go Oblivion Crown, right? Yeah, I don't think he wins this. Let's see what he's building. Yeah, he's being more assassin-y, so it doesn't have any magical defense against us. I was thinking maybe trying to do a flashy play with Time-Flux on Mogish, but I can't do that if we're gonna get CC by the Victor. Just do that to do a quick trade. That's what you want to do. You want to just, and whenever you can get a quick trade on someone without getting immediately punished, that's just a great opportunity to go in hard. Come back here. Dang. Not able to, they kept running away, so I'm not able to, like, catch up to them. Because you can move speed when you have, Time-Flux Bam. Not enough damage, but it's close. Oh! Park Faith ultimate right there. Love to see it. That was actually really fun because I would have died if she didn't pull me out like that. But it's ultimate bait for them to use everything on me and we just go in ham. I don't know if we can end. Only because they have decent wave clear. It's hard to end when you don't have old prime. If we have old prime right there, I think we just force an end, but the Mogish Webnet is able to like clear that pretty decently. Oh, where's this mic? There he is. Come back here. Cause like if I were able to Q onto her last second, I can just Q back instantly, right? But I was not able to get that connection right there. Maybe I should just commit the blink. I'll definitely commit the blink right here though. Should be a dead lizard. There we go. And that seems to be GG's right there. It's a little one-sided game, but I mean we're putting the work on this Countess offlane. We just happen to have a solid team, if I do say so myself. Definitely Shinbi could play that way better. Like if she's behind, all she needs to do, like I said, is to use her Q and just farm. That's all you need to do. As long as she just keeps farming passively, she would still be relevant. But every time she keeps walking up to the wave like that against me as Countess, she's not able to like. That's when I can just immediately collapse on her. But that's kind of what makes Countess actually really good against the Shinbi matchup, purely for the fact that Shinbi relies on spacing people out and keep poking people out. But someone like Countess can just get on top of her, immediately do a huge amount of burst damage. She can't escape immediately. It also makes someone like Fei Mao actually really good against the Shinbi too, because he's able to just blink in and do a lot of damage really fast and back out. So Shinbi's definitely very annoying offlane at the moment, but with like Fei Mao, Countess, so great into Shinbi. It's just Countess it's kind of hard to blind pick Countess, I would say. So it's not always the best answer to Shinbi in terms of like consistency, because all it takes is the jungler to sit in your lane the whole game that you don't get to like kind of have fun wise. But I really like this build pass a lot because I've been really like trying to do the whole Lifebinder World Breaker, because in my head those two items should work really great on Countess. They should give a lot of HP and healing and a bunch of free stats. But the issue is Countess just seems to be best play as an assassin, like which kind of like it's kind of like duh kind of thing, but like. It's just like, because the kind of changes that they did with Countess in the past is that they try to give her more healing and sustain in her kit with like the OMB adjustments. They adjust the early game so she have more durability early game but less damage late game, right? So they're trying to push her into that more sustaining assassin where she gets low HP but then she uses the whole combo with someone, and if they bring something like Lifebinder World Breaker, they can get a bunch of HP back, right? But whenever I've been running that build and even get to late game, it doesn't feel that great, right? I feel like and a lot of opportunities that were lost in me trying to kill the ADC because I don't have enough pure damage to kill them, right? So I think this is how you want to play Countess offlane most often. Like, she's an offlane, you kind of want to build her more bulkier, but if your teammates are not able to really kind of help you in those team fights and you have to be you're the only one that can actually go in and kill people, that's when you just do the more assassin build. No questions about it. If you're doing her mid lane or jungle, that's when you just go the more actual pure assassins, combustion, Megacosm, like all that stuff, right? It's only the question of you put in the offlane, she's going against the bruisers and tanks. Do you build her the same way you do mid lane or jungle, or you try to build her more durable against those opponents? And I think, in my opinion, as a Countess offlane connoisseur, I think you build a more assassin-y for the most part, because I think you're just the best. You're the most impactful when you're able to kill people in one ability cycle. As soon as you're not able to kill people in your full ability cycle, that's when you lose a lot of value, because that person that live with sliver HP could just immediately blink out. They could get healed back to up a whole bunch, and then you just use all your resources for nothing, right? So I think this is the better way to play Countess offlane, even though I really want the Lifebinder Worldbreaker to be the most optimal choice for her. But yeah, that's kind of like my take and kind of like me getting back into the Countess offlane pick. So I hope you guys enjoy today's video. Hope this is able to help you guys out on how to play the Countess offlane. And for it, if you have any other heroes or wards you want me to play, just leave them down in the comments below. But as always, thank you for all the support, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.